First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, what can you say about Isaiah Pacheco? Of course, a lot of his angry runs and aggressive style gets a lot of the notoriety, but his ability to also contribute in the passing game with 44 catches last year, this guy impacts that offense in a lot of different ways.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3. But you're coming away with points.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. They'll run with Pacheco. A dive, and he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Cousins going to throw to start things. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco and a short pickup to about the 30. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That one complete to Watson. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Whoa! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
A handoff to Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter. And at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22. And it sets up 1st down and goal.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive. You got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. To throw is Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. And here's Bijan. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A first down throw for Mahomes. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run, it's Pacheco. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. McLeod now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd down, Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. So some of these 3rd and medium, 3rd and long situations, it's the perfect time. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the 1st down.
And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On 1st down, Cousins. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Cousins now on 2nd down. That's complete to McLeod. 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will cut the deficit down to 4. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The man in motion is Watson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a 1st down.
We've seen 3rd down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cousins gonna throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Cousins. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground, and fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
He'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Atlanta. Now, Cousins. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate, but also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over just before the half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. Third down, 3 to go. Pitts is the man in motion. Left side in the hands of London. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. Throwing now, Cousins. That one is, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They run over center with Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter, they convert on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Drake London, touchdown Falcons.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late, or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. Right back to Kelsey again.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action here. Mahomes taking a shot for Smith-Schuster.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Cousins now. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Pitts is the man in motion. To throw is Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The man in motion is Watson. Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Watson. Another grab. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from every National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Play action now. It's Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A first down throw for Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
2nd down, Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Cousins. That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead. and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Gray is the motion man here. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Watson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Mahomes now to throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing his Cousins. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man right side is Kelsey. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often, the days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Mahomes. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's in. Justin Watson, touchdown Chiefs. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past the 40.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Robinson. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. A give, and here comes Robinson. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. So now this team's offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second and 6 coming up. They put Kelce in motion. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now, 1st and goal. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.